Behold, one of the signature songs of Beatlemania. Now, this was an interesting time during pop culture history where a whole horde of teenagers went berserker for the Beatles. It was characterized by devotion, excitement, and sometimes even chaotic reactions, especially from young women during the 60s. Now, this song is actually rooted in fundamental principles of blues and rhythm and blues. So the more you're familiar with that, the easier this song is going to be to play. Now, I'm going to break down the entire thing for you. So grab your guitar and let's dive into this Can't Buy Me Love guitar lesson. Now, the song's in the key of C, but it actually starts out on E minor, which is an interesting choice. That's actually the 3 chord in the key of C. Now it's going to start off, the melody sings Can't Buy Me, and then the guitar comes in and the band love. We go into a bluesy progression. So that's the intro or the chorus. It's going to come back throughout the tune. So let me break that down. We've got an E minor, which is all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, 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 to A minor from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 1, open. Then we have a D minor 7, just going through the chords here. This is from the 4th string down, open, 2, 1, 1. And then this is a cool chord that the Beatles used all the time. You could play G if that's too hard, but I like this chord here. This is a G6 from the 4th string down. 5, 4, 5, 3. It's just got a real great bluesy, Beatlesy sound. It's using the blues a lot as well. So the progression is gonna go, it's just those 4 chords. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor. Then we go D minor 7, G6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Can't buy me, D minor 7, G6. So let's talk about the strumming next. That's the first part. And throughout this song, we have what's called a swing feel. The 8th notes in the song are played swung. So instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bop, 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 bop. So that's sort of the underlying groove. Then the pattern I would play 2 quarter notes, 1, 2, and then play 4 8th notes with that swing feel. So 3 and 4 and. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. So that's the pattern, and then you put that with the chords. So can't buy me, down, 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 up, switch, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first part, and I'm going to walk you through all the rhythm and the lead. But before we go any further, if you've struggled to play rhythm and lead anywhere on the fretboard in a simple way, then go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on my fretboard guide PDF. On this, I'm going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales that unlock the fretboard in what I believe to be the easiest way. And I put this all on one page, and it's completely for free. So just go to johnmcclennan.com/fretboard guide to grab that now. From there, we go into a bluesy progression. We've got 3 new chords. We've got a C7, which is just on the middle strings here, starting on the 5th string, 3, 2, 3, 1. Then we have an F7, which is a bar chord here on the 1st fret, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. And then we'll move that up 2 frets for a G7. So those chords are the same shape, just on different frets. So we're going to be using those in this next part. It's going to start off, and the melody here is like da 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 da. So da 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 da. So what we're going to do is play that C7, and I play just like a quarter note rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm doing a lot of muting. So like after I play the chord, I release the pressure. Now I don't come off the strings. I just play it light and then just a pressure and release. And then with my strum hand, I'm, you know, banging out those quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I add a little, just a little up in between some of it. So, and that's what I would do for the rhythm. We're gonna do 4 bars of that, then go to F7. Da, 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 da. For 2 bars, then back to C7. Okay, then we have the turnaround, which is, this is a blues progression. This is like a fundamental of the blues. As I mentioned before, the more you know the blues, the easier playing all these songs from the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, you know, the Rolling Stones. They're all doing the same thing. So here we go, G, 7 for 1 bar. Then we hit this F, and we just break on the downbeat. So it's like, I don't care too much for money. So just hit that chord and then get off. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I go back to the original strumming pattern. Down, 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 up, and then C7. Down, 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 up. So it's like, I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Okay, then it repeats again. Here it is the second time. F7, back to C. I don't care too much for money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then we go back to can't buy me the first part. Love. And then there's these little C7s that come in between. Everybody tells me so. So that's a change from the first time. Then can't buy me love. Just like the first part, back to the blues. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't care too much for money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then when we do the guitar solo, which I'm gonna cover in a separate video, that's just the same thing, but to the F. Same blues progression. But during the solo, I usually don't break. I just play through. Okay, then we go to the final part, which is can't buy me. It ends on the first part. Can't buy me love. Love, can't buy me love. Just like the first part, but then we end like this. Okay, so what I did there for the ending is I played C, and you hear this bass line. Just going from the root to the 5th, back to the root. I'm gonna go C, C, then I'm gonna change the bass note here. This is just a typical C chord, not a C7, just a C. And that's 3, 2, open, 1, open. I do 2 strums there. Then I play the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So I go, see the bass move there, and then you just do 1 final C. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and that's how it ends. So as I mentioned, I'm gonna post another video that's gonna detail out the solo, but start with this rhythm. There's a lot in there we just covered, from being able to play with a swing feel, to knowing progressions with the blues, to being able to switch between the different parts of the song. So keep practicing, and if you want to really connect this together anywhere on the fretboard, then go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide and get your hands on this free PDF. It's going to be one of the most valuable resources you ever see for understanding the fretboard, and I put it all on one page. I've been teaching this for over 20 years, and out of every single method I've ever seen, this is the way to understand the neck, and it works for rhythm and lead, which is going to be coming up in another video real soon. So just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. Grab that now as my gift to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.